What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So I was experimenting with makeup the other day and I did a makeup look that I really liked. I just kind of did it like off the dome, like it was kind of spontaneous, and I ended up going out in it, and I actually really liked it. So I wanted to show you guys that makeup look that I did today. If you saw my, I think it was my alternative, like beginner's alternative makeup video, it's kind of similar to that. The look of the makeup is kind of similar to that. Also, if you saw my last video that I just uploaded, the Y2K outfits, I would like to think of this as an extension of that video because I feel like this makeup gives very Y2K grunge. Also, when I did this for the first time, I was trying to do like a makeup no makeup look, so I didn't do any concealer, and I hated it because my skin just looked super like shiny and dewy. I like when other people, because other people love like the dewy makeup look, I think it looks really good on other people, but me personally, I'm just always gonna be a matte girly. I love a good matte finish, so we're going to be using concealer today to give that matte finished look. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this intro. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So I feel like you guys have seen me do my like prep skincare a billion times already, so I'm just gonna show you what I'm gonna be using and then speed it up. To cleanse my face, I'm gonna be taking this micellar water I have. I don't use any specific brand, just any micellar water or makeup remover you might have. I just take this on a cotton pad and cleanse my face. Then I'm gonna go in with the CeraVe moisturizer. I use this specific moisturizer before I do my makeup because it doesn't leave an oily residue on my skin, which is good because I feel like it helps the makeup stick to my skin better. And then for primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. So that's what I'm going to be using to prep my skin for the makeup. So now that skin prep is done, I feel like you guys have also seen me do my base a bajillion times, so I'm going to be telling you what I'm going to be using for my base, and then I'm going to be speeding it up. First, I go in and do my brows, so I'm just going to be using this brown pencil with a spoolie at the end. Then I use this Black Radiance True Complexion HD Corrector to carve them out. I feel like it's safe to put makeup around my piercing now. It's been 2 or 3 months since I've gotten it, so I'm going to be taking that chance. Also, I put makeup around it since then, so I think we're okay, and it's still fine. After my brows, I go in with the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. Then to bake, I use the e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD Powder, and then I use a little powder puff to apply that. That's pretty much all I use for my base, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and speed it up. I feel like I want to try super thin brows one day, but I'm like so terrified that they're not gonna look good on me. And I know I could use like a filter on TikTok or something. I feel like I would like either love it or hate it. If I loved it, be like, oh my god, this is so good, I should do it. And then if I actually get it done, I'm gonna hate it. Especially with this eyebrow piercing, because I forgot literally how hard it is to do brows with an eyebrow piercing. It's not impossible, but it is quite difficult. Just like try not to get a lot of makeup around the piercing. So that's why like I want to try thin brows so bad, but like I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you think I should try it, because I really want to. I'm just real scared. What are y'all opinions on using concealer as foundation? Because if you've been watching my videos for long enough, you know I don't use foundation because one, I don't think I need it, and two, I don't like the heaviness. I know there are probably foundations that are like lightweight, but I just have been fine with using concealer. But I see people use concealer as foundation, and I've thought about doing it, which I feel like that's pretty much what I'm doing. But like, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think concealer is too dry to use as a foundation, or you think like it's a good alternative to foundation, or like what? I just want to know, because I've been thinking about doing it and I just want to know your thoughts and opinions. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so now that my base is done, we're gonna move on to the eyes, which is probably the main factor of this entire look. So I don't do any winged eyeliner with this look. I know, insane, because I literally do winged liner with every look, but I don't do it with this one. This look is very subtle in my opinion, which is why I think it's a good beginner's alternative makeup look, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go in with my LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. It's like a crayon liner, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my waterline and to my lash line up top. Then after I do that, I go in and kind of smudge it out with my finger. Not a whole lot, just because we're going to be putting eyeshadow on top, so it's going to look smudged anyway, but you don't really want it to be too perfect. So then after I've done that, I'm going to go in with my shade Light palette that, I don't know if you saw that, but one of the contour pans just fell apart. It literally just fell out, all of it. It's a good thing I don't use that, but like, bruh. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna go in with my shade Light palette that I use for the black eyeshadow. I'm gonna take a small kind of fluffy brush like this, and I'm gonna dip it into my black, and then I'm gonna go over my waterline and also my lash line. Okay, so once I've done that, I actually really like it like this. Like, this is a very grunge eye makeup look, but we're gonna go a little further. I have this LA Colors, like kind of blue, metallic gray, blackish makeup palette that's literally falling apart. The lid came off. Whatever. When I use this palette, I usually use the bottom row, which is like grays, like it has like a charcoal, like blackish gray, and like lighter grays. But we're gonna move up to this second row with all these blues. But usually, like you've seen my makeup looks, I don't use a lot of color with eyeshadow. I usually use black and like a dark shimmer or like a gray. So I'm really wanting to experiment with colored eyeshadows more, so that's what we're doing today. I used this specific one. I don't know if you can really see it that well, but it's a darker shimmery blue. It helps to look up what eyeshadow colors bring out your natural eye color, So my eyes look kind of dark on camera, but in real life they're a little bit of a lighter brown. So I looked up what eyeshadow colors bring out brown eyes, and they said blues, purples, and greens. So this particular day, I just knew I had this blue on hand, so I was like, I'm gonna try this blue, and it looked so pretty to me. My mom even liked it, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. So you could apply this with a brush or your finger. Either one works for me. If you do use a brush, you're gonna want to use a packing brush, so maybe like a flatter brush like this. This already has like black on it, I think, but I'm gonna use it anyway. So I'm gonna go on with the brush first, and then I'll go on with my finger to kind of intensify it. So if you can see, I just kind of use the brush to place where I want it to be. I don't go all the way across my lid. I don't really know why. I just kind of like the way like the half lid looks. It might look weird to some people, but this is my makeup and I do it the way I want. So now I'm gonna go in with my finger to kind of intensify the eyeshadow a little. Also, since I have hooded eyes, I have to go a little bit above my crease in order for you to kind of actually see the eyeshadow. Because if I look at you head on, you can still see it, but then like all that lid space is gone. So just a little tip for people who have hooded eyes. So that's pretty much it. Obviously you could put a more pigmented eyeshadow underneath if you want a more bolder look, but I kind of just like the transparency of the shimmer. I feel like it gives like a little more subtle and not so like in your face. Of course the in your face look is obviously just as beautiful, but I like to go for a more like subtle look. So once you're done, it should look something like this. I love this shade of blue, but I want to experiment with the other shades because there's lighter shades of blue in here, so I'll probably be experimenting with those as I continue to experiment with this eyeshadow, but it's really cute and I love it. So that's pretty much it for the eyes, the eyeliner, and the eyeshadow. I still have to do mascara, but I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my base first before I apply my finishing touches. I also didn't tell you, but I'm using the Black Radiant Soft Focus Effect finishing powder. It's broken. I feel like it really gives me that like finished matte look that I like. So if you really like that matte finish, I definitely recommend this, but just don't break it. Don't be like me. I also use a Black Radiance product for blush. Couldn't tell you which one this is. It's super old. Couldn't tell you if they still sell it, but this is the one I've been using for forever, so we're just gonna keep doing that. I've been kind of obsessed with blush recently. Like usually I don't like to put too much blush, but like I've been kind of loving it recently. I don't know, like it's really intense right now. I might diet down a little, but I love blush. It's been like kind of my obsession as of recently. So this is like a hard candy palette. It has 4 shimmers. I'm gonna go ahead and do my normal inner corner highlight and nose highlight with this shade right here. I say this all the time in videos, but this looks a lot brighter on camera than it is in person. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do my mascara. So I'm gonna curl my lashes, and then I just recently, I don't know if I've said this on the channel, I've just recently switched mascaras. I use the same brand, which is e.l.f., but they have this new one, Lash Beats, for defining and lengthening. The one I was using before was the Lash It Loud. This one is pretty much dried up, but I want to give this one a try, and I've been really liking it, so I do recommend. I usually do 2 coats of the mascara, but I'm just gonna let this one dry down before I do. So we're gonna move on to lips, which is the last step. As you all might know, if you see my makeup videos before, I always use this black eyeliner as my lip liner. I think one perk of having hooded eyelids is that when I get mascara on my eyelid, you see it? No, you don't. Okay, so I just got my favorite lip gloss ever back in. I bought a new one because my last one I lost on my trip. I think I want to use this, but I also feel like I want to use the black gloss like for this look. I really don't know. Which one should I use? I'm gonna use this one. I think a black lip would be very cute with this look, but I haven't used this in so long and I want to use it since I just got a new one. I just saw a video of this girl's friend like hating on her because she was using black lip liner. I don't know if he was hating on her, but he was just kind of like making fun of her. And I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, black liner slays. I love a black lip liner. Like, I know a lot of black people use brown lip liners. And don't get me wrong, I love a good brown lip liner on a black girl. Like, that looks really, really good. But me personally, I also feel like it goes with my style more. But also, I just think black lip liner looks better on me. Like, I've never used a brown lip liner, but I just love the look of a black liner. Fresh new lip gloss. I'm so happy that I finally got this back in. All right, let's do it. So this is pretty much the finished look. I love this. It gives very grunge to me. I also feel like I've gotten so used to wing liner that when I don't do it, my eyes look super small. But honestly, I don't hate this. Like, I love it a lot. And especially the blue eyeshadow, like the shimmer, gives me life. I love it so much. So I'm definitely going to be wearing this makeup look a lot more. I'm still going to be doing my wing liner, don't get me wrong, because the wing liner is a classic. If I was just like in my zone, like doing this to go out, it would not take long at all. So I really, really love this. I think it is also a great beginner's like makeup look for someone who isn't really a pro at makeup or is just new to makeup. This is really simple. Literally only used one color of eyeshadow and I didn't even do my entire lid. So if I could do it, and I've been doing makeup, like not pro makeup, but I've been doing makeup for years, you can definitely do it. So let me know if you guys try this, and if you do, if you want to send me pictures of your makeup look, my Instagram is at the end of this video. You can always DM me, send me pictures, or if you have any questions about makeup or like recommendations, definitely shoot me a DM and I will get back to you. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave a comment down below of other makeup looks you want me to try, different styles of makeup, like anything like that. I am totally open to any video or makeup ideas. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!